It is the messenger of death, yet it has never actively taken a life. As the final guardian of the terrestrial ecosystem, fate has bound it tightly to decay. In the process of accepting this destiny, they diversified into many types. To deal with carcasses at different stages, even when only bones remain, they can still be properly processed, completing the final closed loop of material circulation. Vultures always have bald heads, and the pale pink exposed skin often makes people uncomfortable. Little do they know this is precisely the vulture's brilliance, because they often need to reach deep into animal carcasses to feed. Feathers would easily become contaminated with blood and bacteria, greatly increasing the risk of infection. Bare skin, on the other hand, only requires simple cleaning to remain clean. Although they are also birds of prey, vultures do not have the sharp talons and beaks of eagles and falcons, yet relying on sheer strength, they can easily tear the organs from a carcass. For turkey vultures, this unexpected feast is of extraordinary significance. They discovered a male sea lion that died due to power struggles within the group. In this region far from inland areas, other predators had already passed through, and this massive carcass became an exclusive banquet for them. To find such a perfect carcass, they first need exceptional ability to conquer the skies. They possess extremely keen perception of air current changes, able to precisely detect rising thermal currents. By harnessing this natural force, they do not need to flap their wings frequently to effortlessly climb to great heights. In a single glide, they can travel a distance of 100 miles, bringing every corner of the land within their search range. Although their dynamic vision is inferior to those aerial dominators, their static vision is 3 to 5 times stronger than that of humans. Even at several thousand meters in the air, they can clearly spot tiny traces of carcasses on the ground. Death occurs in nature every day. During the dry season, creatures that rely heavily on water are often the first to fall. Whenever vultures gather in circle, it signals that a life has returned to dust. And with their keen eyesight, they always arrive before hyenas and other scavengers, to partake in this generous gift of nature, to eliminate malignant competition among species, driven by the hand of nature. Different vultures evolved clear dining divisions. The first to arrive are the numerous white-backed vultures. They are the first to feed on the organs and tender flesh, emptying the fat and meat beneath the hide. Next, one of Africa's largest birds of prey, the lappet-faced vulture, takes over the scene, dominating with greater strength. The hides and tendons other vultures struggle to swallow all become their targets. The hooded vulture appears much more low-key. They do not participate in direct competition, only picking up scattered tissue fragments nearby after the others have left. They use their small beaks to scrape the remaining scraps clean. When the flesh is completely removed, the hidden nutritional essence within the bones is left to the most special member of the vulture family. In the Simien Mountains of Ethiopia, at an altitude of 15,000 feet, lives the bearded vulture with a wingspan over 2 meters, also a masterful aviator. For bearded vultures, flying hundreds of kilometers a day is routine. When the bearded vulture dives down, only a few white bones remain on the ground. The flesh has long been devoured by other vultures. Even so, the remaining vultures still linger by instinct, but faced with hard bones, they are ultimately helpless, and can only leave it to the bearded vulture. Bones are rich in marrow fat, but their massive size makes them impossible to swallow whole. After several attempts, it simply grabs them with its talons, and carries 4-kilogram bones high into the sky. It may not understand the physics of acceleration, but it knows the power of gravity well. The bones crash to the ground and shatter instantly. Then the bearded vulture can easily pick up the fragments and swallow them. With gastric acid comparable to car battery acid, the bearded vulture becomes the only vulture that feeds on bones, a unique specialist skilled at breaking bones to extract marrow. Vultures that survive by corrosion always maintain the habit of never killing proactively. But this feeding method is full of uncertainty, because every creature is struggling desperately to survive. Under immense survival pressure, vultures still lay a single egg each year between May and June. As lifelong mates, vulture couples take turns incubating the egg in an unpredictable environment, and going out to forage. Successfully raising a chick to adulthood is already an enormous challenge. They are the terminators of decay, and also the promoters of new life. Their persistence exists for one reason, because the ecological balance of this land always requires their guardianship and cleansing.